Hare Krishna. Before you put others in their place, put yourself in their place. Sometimes, when we are dealing with people, especially if we are in a position of power, a boss working with an employee or a parent working with a child, and when we see that others are not working properly, we may feel, I will show you who is the boss, I'll put you in your place. You are becoming disobedient, you are becoming impudent, I'll put you in your place. Now, we may assert our authority by putting them in their place, but that will not really improve the relationship. Nor will it really help them if they have some genuine problem which they are not able to deal with, and their inability to deal with that problem is coming out in a distorted way as their distractedness, as their laziness, as their irresponsibility. Then just banging on their head is not going to help them. What we need to do is, instead of being too eager to put them in their place, we should put ourselves in their place. Put ourselves in their place means we think, if I had been in this situation, what would have happened? How would I have dealt with this situation? So, what this means is that if we try to see things from their perspective, then we may understand, okay, they have these limitations. I never thought that they had these limitations. If I had these limitations, then I too would find it difficult to do. So some people are just having limitations which they are not able to give up. So they have to function within their limitations, and we have to guide them about how they can function effectively within their limitations, or we can help them, if it is possible, to grow beyond their limitations. But either way, if we are really able to help them, it is good to put ourselves in their place, see from their perspective, and then help them, then guide them. This is what actually Krishna does in the Bhagavad-gita. In the 6th chapter of the Bhagavad-gita, Krishna tells Arjuna how to practice the process of yoga and attain the perfection of yoga by systematically focusing the mind on spiritual reality. And Krishna talks about the highest levels of yogic perfection, where one sees God everywhere. And after it, Krishna describes this from 6.10 to 6.32, and in 6.33 and 34 Arjuna objects, and Arjuna says, Krishna, the mind is impossible to control. It is more difficult to control than a raging wind. Vayor iva sudushkaram. In 6.34 Arjuna says that it's as difficult as controlling the raging wind. Now Krishna doesn't tell Arjuna that, hey, you are just being lazy, you are being irresponsible. Krishna is, when he is responding in 6.35, he is very understanding. Krishna says that asamshayam mahabaho manodurnigraham chalam abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha gruhyate. Krishna says that actually focus on, I understand, asamshayam mahabaho, Arjuna, I understand, there is no doubt that manodurnigraham chalam, it is difficult. The mind is very difficult to control. Chalam, it's restless. Durnigraham, to nigraha is very difficult. So as soon as we agree with people when they express their problem, when we take their problem seriously, then they take our counsel seriously. Okay, you understand what I am saying. You understand what I am feeling. Krishna says, yes, I understand. Yes, it's difficult. But abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha gruhyate. By practice, abhyasena, by practice, and vairagya, by detachment. Keep practicing. If the mind goes off, bring it back. Goes off, bring it back. Vairagya, don't be attached to instant success. Just be patient. If the mind goes off, bring it back. And in this way, if you do it, you will be able to control it, Arjuna. And therefore, what you should do, Arjuna, is strive to control, strive to discipline, keep practicing. In this way, Krishna demonstrates, Krishna is actually putting himself in Arjuna's place. Krishna is God. He is omnipotent. He is far more powerful than the mind. For him, controlling the mind is no difficulty. But for Arjuna, it is difficult. By acknowledging Arjuna's difficulty, by putting himself in in Arjuna's place, Krishna is able to give advice to Arjuna which is empathic And thus Krishna's advice rings true for Arjuna. Similarly, instead of putting people in their place, when we put ourselves in their place, whatever help we give them, that they will be able to take it, benefit from it, and grow from it. Thank you. Hare Krishna.